reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense showing blitz here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Finally trapping for a sack.
What a great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the Noles will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep on the very first play. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. And the single back takes the handoff. The Seminoles look to keep this drive moving.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
First down and 10 now. And there's the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Took contact on the throw. And is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. By the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catchman on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. shotgun, drops back. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Handing off on the draw play. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
VAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Ball handed off. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and it gets him a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
2nd and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast his quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff from the shotgun. You seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Short pass finds the tight end. We reached the 2-minute timeout in what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Offense putting together a solid drive. 1st down at the 46. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Brought down at after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. He made the tackle. Wow, the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows him the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for the wideout. He fires this throw, and is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Seminoles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Offense on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wants to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found a soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Powering back. He's still churning. Won't go down. And tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Extending the play now. They make the stop, but that deems enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Send the back in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's Georgia on top so far. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive with a playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On the run here, lets it go. The pass is caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Catch made on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Movement here from the tight end. Here comes the handoff. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Noles look to keep this drive moving. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw again. Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Seminoles will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Florida State. Strong game by this quarterback. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
Florida State, 10.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. When he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got his man in the open field. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Breaks an open space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.